Hello everyone and welcome back to a very special episode of Jose's Totally Rad Life. Just as a reminder that before we start today's video, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below, and share this video. Thank you. So just a couple of days ago, I had the opportunity to celebrate my 26th birthday. I want to thank everybody for all of the birthday wishes and happy birthdays. Thank you. I also want to thank you all for the many gifts that I have received. I love them, and but if I'm being completely honest, probably the greatest gift of all is just the gift of life, the gift of perspective. I want to show you guys some stuff. It is absolutely wild to me that 26 years has just flown by so quickly. These are some newspapers from the turn of the millennium. This is a quick look at some of my most beloved stuffed animals that I have had since birth and my original Sheriff Woody doll. When I was a kid, I loved watching shows like Kim Possible, That's So Raven, SpongeBob. I loved the movie Cars, which just turned 20 this year. I loved High School Musical. I loved Shrek. It was great. Although I would have loved to experience growing up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, the reality of it is I didn't. But you know what? The 2000s weren't so bad. I have such fond memories from my childhood, and these are a lot of the DS games that me and my sisters would play. So much fun. It's wild that Cars is celebrating its 20th anniversary. The toys that you're looking at this moment are 20 years old. My grandpa held on to them all these years. They're still in the box, and I understand nostalgia now. Nostalgia is such a weird concept to me, but, my parents understand it too. Back in 2006, I didn't understand what nostalgia was, but it took the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana to break me out of my 80s obsession, and I can't believe that many of the core things I loved as a kid are 20. Being a content creator, I'd be lying to you if I said that this was easy. I am not complaining, I'm just stating a matter of fact. Being a content creator is a lot of fun. It's so much fun. There are so many new opportunities that present themselves, chances to meet new people, gain new experiences, grow the channel. It's great, but it takes a lot of work and dedication. Coming up in October, I will be celebrating my 2-year anniversary of being a content creator. It can be very scary putting yourself out there, so if you are just starting a YouTube channel, I can relate exactly to where you're coming from. What you're seeing are a lot of the very first items that were ever gifted to me with my channel's logo on them. This is the equipment that I used when I first started out on my channel. This is the mixtape I made to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of my channel. And this is my briefcase for my cassettes. To say that being a content creator isn't easy would be the understatement of the century. I'm going to let you in on a little bit of an insider secret. Here are some of the things that nobody tells you about being a content creator. There are so many sacrifices that get made behind the scenes that nobody sees. Sacrifices with relationships, time, money, storage. There's long hours of script writing, shooting video, editing, and it can be exhausting if you let it. That's why it's important to have healthy boundaries. But I remind myself every day why I'm doing it, and I'm doing it because I want to, because I love doing it. It's so worth it. Now that I've kind of recapped all of my memories and life experiences over the past 26 years, I want to get to what this video is about at the core. A few weeks ago, I was watching Girl Meets World, the legacy sequel to the beloved 1990s television show Boy Meets World. In this show, Corey and Topanga are adults and have grown up and have kids of their own. Their daughter, Riley, goes to middle school, and her dad, Corey, is now the history teacher. The episode specifically that inspired this episode was called Girl Meets 1961. In this particular episode, Corey assigns the class to learn about the year 1961. He encourages the class to ask living relatives that were alive in 1961 what it was like and to report back. This particular episode of Girl Meets World inspired me to create today's episode. This is our 133rd episode on Jose's Totally Rad Life, and I am very, very proud to call it Boy Meets 1999. Our story begins in the 20th century, but more specifically in the 1940s when my mom's parents were born.